in the first meeting between these two teams in the regional. And Townsend deals a called strike to Georgia Tech's leadoff batter, Drew Burris. And Burris draws a leadoff walk. 1-1 to Schmidt. Stings this one out to right field. Back and gone. Kent Schmidt, who did not have a hit yesterday, answers the call big time here in the first inning. It is 2-0 Georgia Tech.
Talk about having the clutch gene and what Georgia Tech baseball is all about, getting off to a fast start.
This one hit well out towards left field, back to the wall, and that one is gone. Back-to-back home runs from the Ramblin' Wreck. Kyle Lodies makes it 3-0 Georgia Tech.
Coming into this game, if we'd have thought a team was going to hit a number of home runs, 6 strikes.
Down goes Hernandez. Lackey drives this one to the gap. This is trouble. It'll get to the wall. Lackey will get to second base. It's another extra base hit here in the first for the Yellow Jackets. It's a double for Vaughn Lackey. Got him. 6 home runs, all solo shots as Sanford drives this one out to right. This will be extra bases for Mitchell Sanford. Sanford will cruise into second base. He's got a leadoff double. And here we go for the Rebels. They've got
is real.
Off the glove of Vaughn Lackey, Sanford over to third base. 2-1. Into right field, and Hill has an RBI hit. Sanford in, 3-1. Georgia Tech up by 2. Lost him. Another full count offering. Unimar drives it to left, and it is caught. And then fumbled out in left by Caleb Daniel. And the runners stay in place. Line deep out to right, to the wall. Goodbye. Erases the 3-0 deficit to take a 4-3 lead on the 12th home run of the year from Isaac Humphrey in the bottom of the first inning. This is a blooper. It's trouble, and that will be an infield hit for Campbell Smithwick. 3-2 towards left field, and the line over the head of Caleb Daniel. Smithwick stops at third, and Federico is at second with a double. And they aren't missing anything right now. They didn't miss there. Another hit. Foley with an RBI single that scores Campbell Smithwick. The lead increases to 5-3. And there is a called third strike. Here's Mitchell Sanford again, and Sanford swings at the first pitch. That will go right to Drew Burris. 3-1. And that hits
inside.
Popped into the air, shallow right field. Federico coming on, has the catch. And Burris still without a hit. 3-1 misses upstairs, and that puts Schmidt on to load the bases. High fly ball out towards center field. Humphrey has room, and the out. Here later tonight, as Hill drives this one into left field. That's a base hit, and it will send Hill to second base with a leadoff double. Two-two, popped into center field. That gets down for a base hit. Hill stops at third base. Furness at first, runners at the corners for the Rebels. They're back at it again, this time in the bottom of the second. Utermark strikes out, which will be either Duke or Oklahoma State, as Humphrey skies this one in the air. This could be deep enough to score a run. Hill scampers in from third, and it is a 6-3 Ole Miss lead. Popped in the air, left field, and there to make the catch. Doubled in his first appearance. Over to Chang. Low throw, and that gets away from Furness. Lackey will take second base. And Lackey is back on second base for a second at bat. Daniel strikes out for the first out of the inning. Much older league. The 0-1 is into right field, and that will be a base hit. Curse gets to second base. Lackey is in, and the deficit is back down to 2. 6-4 lead for Ole Miss.
This place is going to be electric.
Rogers strikes out for the second out for the Yellow Jackets. He swings at the first pitch, and this is a diving catch made out in left field by Mitchell. 3-2. Burris hits this one deep to left field, and it is gone. Burris with his first hit of the regional. It is a home run and a 6-5 game as Burris is on the board in the Oxford Regional.
Burris finally said hotty toddy Oxford, Mississippi with the home run. Oh,
and Schmidt
tied it up.
Has his second home run of the day. Way out of here. Kent Schmidt ties this game up at 6. And for the second time today, the Yellow Jackets go back to back.
This may go down as one of the craziest regionals that I've ever covered.
And Looney's draws the walk. 1-2, gets by Luke Hill in the left field. First hit of the day for Alex Hernandez. 1-2. Breaking ball, line drive, right to Hill. 2-0. Over the glove of Furness, down the line, out in right. This will give Georgia Tech the lead. One run is in. Hernandez is in as well. And it's 8-6. Georgia Tech on a 2-run double from Caleb Daniel. And Georgia Tech add to this. Drew Rogers hits this one towards Humphrey, who is in to make the catch. The 3-2 to Drew Burris. Burris has another hit. So after the long search for a hit in the regional, he has back-to-back hits. 3-2. Up the middle, could be 2. On the back for 1, and 2.
Number of solo home runs this weekend.
Utermark hits it well, out towards center field. Burris back, it's gone! A home run for Judd Utermark and Jay Walker.
Somebody's going to listen to me. This weekend, they've been the solo shots, and he just operates a little bit better with his timing as he drops a bomb on Georgia Tech to make this a one-run game.
And Humphrey strikes out. Lackey will take the toss over to first base. Ball 4, and Smithwick is on against Murray State. And that hit Federico, and he will go to first base. And they may want to take a look at this.
I mean, the contact was there. As a matter of where were the hands? I mean, he's all over the, he's all over the plate. He's in the strike zone.
At the plate.
After review, the call on the field stands, hit by pitch. Georgia Tech has charged a challenge and has 1 remaining.
Ball 4. Called third strike on Chang. Tie game. Hill swings at the first pitch. Playable out in shallow right field, and Alex Hernandez won't get it there. Lackey drives that one into left field.
But you got to start moving runners over, getting them in scoring position to take advantage.
And that gets away, allowing Lackey to go to second base. Breaking ball, sneaks by Unimark. Here comes Lackey. Georgia Tech regains the lead, 9-8.
What a crazy ball game.
For Wright State, but they need one more out. That one over the head of Curse. 3-2. Got him. A great season for Vanderbilt. Ball 4 and a leadoff walk drawn. Chopper over to short, and it gets into the outfield. So we've seen defensive issues for Ole Miss. Now it is Georgia Tech. And he strikes out. Ground ball. This is into right field for a base hit. We are tied up again as Humphrey almost went a little bit too wide past that base. Strikes out to finish off the 6th.
Davidson, I called that one. Davidson ran into Texas A&M in the Supers, but took him to a great matchup for walks.
Bunt by Schaus. Very good bunt. Foley fields it, makes a throw in time. Nichols throws wide for ball 4. 1 out for Schmidt. He strikes out. 2-2, swing and a miss. Lodi's goes down. McCausland puts out the fire for the Rebels.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. And we're seeing Patel.
Mitchell Sanford. This will be a tough play for Lodi's, and he can't make it. Facing the dangerous Luke Hill. Sanford takes off. Lackey with a throw, and it is not in time.
In the 9th inning, if it's up in the air, you want to find somebody else.
We'll have an opportunity to give Ole Miss a lead. And Furness drives it into right center. Ole Miss back on top. 10-9. An RBI hit for Furness. Ground ball over to Curse. Curse with the scoop, the throw, and the out. Ground ball into the shift. Unimark has a beat on it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Mason Patel back out. Patel.
That should have been a clock violation. Yeah.
And there it is. That's a violation. Lackey thought he had asked for time, and here's Danny Hall again.
I mean, if the catcher asks for time, they're granted 1 per batter. The catcher's right there. How do you not grant him time? You see Hall saying timeout. You get called for timeout.
Ole Miss fans hoping to see him tossed.
Probably the third thing that is not gone.
Line drive, fielded over at first base by Schmitz.
Been bypassed that we wish we could have put on the list.
Smithwick pops this one out in the air to right, and it's gone! Shower time again at Swayze.
They strike out a lot, but they hit home runs a lot.
Here's another hard hit ball. This is the right field. It drops for a hit. Federico makes the turn to head to second base. He is in with a double. 1-2. Called third strike, and Fawley goes down. Didn't look like Chang went around there, but he strikes out. Ground ball over to Hill, fields it, throws it, 1 out. Ground ball over to Chang, backhands it. Chang fires, and it gets away. And there's the bunt. Nobody's there to cover.
Whoa.
This one hit out to right field, playable. Federico has it. Moving to third base is Brocious, 2 outs. Inside it bounces, and getting to second base is Schaus.
Yeah, they're gonna walk him.
Kyle Lodis, 0-1. Ole Miss advances to the regional final, and the amazing coaching career of Danny Hall is over.